The Georgetown Hoyas defeat the Richmond Spiders 90-82 on Wednesday night at the Capital One Arena. So I'm happy that Georgetown won the game, but I'm just glad this game is over because Georgetown had no answer for Richmond in the second half. Richmond scored 47 points in the second half. They made 7 of 15 from 3 in the second half. Overall, Richmond shot 53% from the field, 12 of 26 from 3. So I guess the good things that Georgetown did defensively was holding Richmond to 3 offensive rebounds and holding them to 6 of 9 from the free throw line. So those are a couple positives and a very bad night defensively. The problem is that the drive and kick every single play. Gustafson had 10 assists and Wojcik made 6-11 from 3, so it was just drive and kick. And these were not tough shots. Like Richmond's not a very good three-point shooting team coming into this game, but everyone in Division I could shoot the 3. It was just catch and shoot in rhythm shots. Richmond over and over and over. Finally, Georgetown, the game was tied at 54. Finally, I think Patrick Ewing called timeout. He's like, that's enough. I think Georgetown really responded well. Georgetown ended up winning the game by 8 points. Georgetown offensively played pretty well. At least the bench guys played well because Greg Malinowski had 10.7 rebounds, 5 assists. Josh LeBlanc had 7 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals. And Jagan Mosley had 8 assists. And these guys put up monster numbers, but none of these guys played more than 20 minutes. So these guys are real motivated to make an impact on winning this game. And Jessie Govan played well. He made 11 of 15 from the field, 29 points overall. James Akinjo scored 13 points and he got 6 assists, and Mac McClung had a pretty good game. He used his athleticism to his advantage in the second half. He went on a 7-0 run by himself. He scored 16 points. Patrick Ewing wasn't that happy about their offense in spite of the fact that they got 24 assists to 8 turnovers. Well, most of those assists were from the bench. I mean, Malinowski and Mosley, that's 13 combined assists right there. But Jessie Govan was wide open underneath the basket, and he had a big size advantage on Richmond, so he was unstoppable all night. So Patrick Ewing was said in the post-game press conference, just find the open man. I know everyone's trying to score, but the most important thing is finding the open man. Your opportunities will come to score. You just play the right way. You'll get open shots. It should always be about the open man trying to get the shot, not the guy trying to be a hero and trying to score. So I mean, you want to try to be aggressive, and Mac McClung had to use his athleticism at times, but you can't be taking bad shots. Just have to move the ball. Moving the ball, spraying it is very important. When Georgetown does that, and they're not turning the ball over, they're a very good offensive team. Georgetown was unstoppable offensively when they're doing that, but Patrick Ewing had to go into his bench and play those guys major minutes in order to win this game. So Georgetown shot 50% from the field, 8 of 18 from 3. They got to the free throw line, made 18 of 25 from the free throw line, and the Hoyas bench outscored Richmond 21-0. Georgetown won the rebounding battle, 37 of 29, and transition was not much of a factor in this game because both teams had less than 10 points off turnovers. So it was, and one of the other things that Georgetown didn't do well, towards the end of the game, Georgetown was up 9. All they had to do was just try to run clock, and instead guys were trying to be heroes and trying to throw up a wild shot, and I don't know, it's early in the shot clock, I don't know what they were doing. That was a really bad offense on their part. But Georgetown escaped with the win. Wasn't their best, but they won, and they're actually playing, and Georgetown's playing a really good Liberty team on Monday. Liberty's ranked 117th in the KenPom rankings. That's ahead of Wake Forest, Georgia, VCU, and Liberty could be higher. And actually, Liberty's a team, no guys are scoring more than 12 points a game, so they just spread the ball around. They're all about the goal of the team. That's all they care about. So they have a lot of upperclassmen too. Liberty's could really be in the NCAA tournament this year. So it was a frustrating game for Georgetown, but winning the game is all that matters.